Hi guys, wonderful time to be with you, and let us have a very good day and enjoy our day. And it is the day that the Lord has made, and let us be glad in these wonderful days. Here in South Africa, it is the 16th of June, the day that is dedicated, or I can say, a youth day. Today is a youth day in a memory of the youth, those were killed during the apartheid time, and a racist regime killed young people because they were fighting for their right, and they were killed by the soldiers of the apartheid and racist regime. That was today is 16th of June. We celebrate them. We celebrate their sacrifices. They lay their life down for the tomorrow youth have a very good opportunity life. That's why I want to say tomorrow youth, those youth of today, and they will be also the guy who will fight for the tomorrow youth. It is a cycle. We know very well, and it is a fact that Africa is a very young continent. I'm talking about a number of young people who are around Africa. They are a lot. They are the huge population than the older population in Africa. That means that the future of Africa is bright. The future of Africa is good. But I want to emphasize on that. But when you go all over Africa, you find out that it can be even in Arab side of Africans, West Africa, even East Africa, you will find even Central Africa, you will find that most of youth want to leave their countries. They want to leave their country and to go to Europe. And I'm telling you, when I'm making this video, God forbid, but it can be like that some youth are dying by trying to cross the Mediterranean Sea to get to Europe. And then there's something that is even in the news these days. UK government have signed a contract or a deal with Rwandese government that everybody who wanted to apply for to be an asylum to UK will be sent to Rwanda, and that in the meantime, the application of being a refugee in the UK is going on. They will be in Rwanda. If the application has been rejected, they stay in Rwanda forever. And the Rwandese government can even kick them out of where they are going to be put. Or, let me tell you, when you are no longer in the UK soil and your application has been done in the UK, you are in Rwanda, forget about it. You have no chance of succeeding to be a refugee in the UK. That's how it is, how bad it is. Now, the problem that I have is, if you go to the history and you look all of our leaders, the Lumumba, Mandela, Kwame Nkrumah, Amilcar Cabral, and all of these, even Thomas Sankara, they were all young. They were in their mid-20. They were in their mid-20 where they started making wave after wave of liberations. They were young. They were young people. But they took their destiny into their hands to fight for it. But if you want to talk about our youth of today, it's a disaster. In their mid-20, they are distracted. They are no one even having a good decision to do something great. But as I say, most of West Africa, in Arab Africa, they're all dreaming to cross the Mediterranean Sea to get to the Europe. Europe is a heaven for them. Europe is where things are happening. In their own country, nothing is happening. But what we do for that? Our youth of the day, they are giving a carte blanche to our politicians to do as they wish and to do as they wish and want, because our politicians Some of our medias and our journalists, they have even been killed. They will put on the newspapers and they will put it out there how corruption is very, very high in our politicians, with our politicians. But no youth of us cannot even engage in a revolutionary time as the youth of Soweto did it in the 16th of June. They went to the street. And to say for these people to take us seriously, we went to the street and we will make this revolution. They died for that. But our youth, in most of part of Africa, they are the one who are applauding for the corrupt politician. They are the one who are singing for the corrupt politicians. And they are the one being used by the corrupt politicians by giving them small money, and they think that it is enough. It is for your stomach and for the day, and after that you are gone and your future is destroyed. I'm telling you, somebody, one of us South African celeb did once wrote in the Twitter about you need to do all your plan before you arrive in 30, and because after 30 things are no longer going to be bright for you. People took her like they chop her head. She was right. But because all our great hero that politicians that we are praising, even if you can go, you can see the people who today, they did great things, revolutionized things, the owner of Meta, the owner of Apple, they were in the mid-20. They were in the mid-20 where they took that decision and to go forward. Because once you go after 30, you are gone. You are thinking something else. It's no longer that a guy can be bold to stand up and to push for things to happen. What I can say in this Youth Day, this I'm talking it to all of African. I do not want to be an expert of youth, but I'm telling you. Beside, rather than us dying crossing Mediterranean seas, it is good for us to take our destiny in our own hands, not to give a carte blanche to our politicians anymore. It must be a time when the youth must say, we need to stand up and to do things. If I can see all of Africa, those who are running Africa, they are all old people. They are in the 70 plus. Even ministers, few of them are in even 50. Few of them are even there's none maybe in a 30. Because most of them are 70 plus. And then 60 they are there and 50 they are there. Now, where is the tomorrow things? Where is the tomorrow thing? I can quote the Minister of Justice. He's still a young chap, if I can say, in the age, kind of in a 40 plus, I think, he's in a 40 plus. He said people want us to wait until we become a pensioner for us to take over. You can see, that is the time. The time is now for all the youth to know what they want to do and not to give anybody carte blanche and to take their destiny in their hand. As the youth of that time in Soweto, they did, and they died for the future, and they died for the future, and their actions, everybody knew about it, and their actions make the international community to raise up and to tell the apartheid government, enough is enough. It is about time for us also in Africa to tell our government that enough is enough. We want a plan for our youth. We want a social plan for our youth and for them to stay in the motherland of Africa and for them to grow up in the motherland of Africa than then die by trying to cross the Mediterranean Sea. Have a great and blessed Youth Day. From Bishop J, I love you all. Bye.